And it's your first abs workout, team, and again we keep it very simple. You've got your 2-round circuit, 20 reps per exercise with a rest in between. Make sure you do stretch out at the end and pause it if you need to. If the timing is too fast, just do it at the pace that suits you. Time to warm up, team. So just start by dipping yourself side to side. Feet are apart. Just keep the shoulders back and dip it down side to side. So it's all about the belly today. Just dip it side to side. And then we're going to take that dip across to the opposite foot and reach up. So take the feet a bit wider this time. Reach across and arms up. Keep the legs as straight as you can, but we don't lock them out. So there's a little bend as you come down. And then just twist it out side to side. Nice big twist of that belly. Keep the shoulders back. So as I said, 2 rounds. Break in between. Simple as that. Let's take it from the top. Dip it side to side. Nice deep breaths. Just make sure that bend is coming from the side for this exercise. We bring it forward for the next one. Which we do now. So take the feet a bit wider, tap it across the opposite foot and reach up. You're nearly through with your warm-up already. And then twist it side to side again. Take that twist side to side. Last 30 seconds. And we're going to get on with our workout. So 20 minutes all up at my pace. Might take a bit longer if you need it, but that's all right. Last few seconds and off we go. Come down to the floor. 20 reps per exercise, except we're going to start with our plank hold for 30 seconds. So on your toes if you can here. Pull the belly in, nice long back, so we don't want our butt sticking up in the air. But if you do find this option is too much, you can drop your knees to the floor here. If you take this option, just make sure you do pull that belly right into the chest. Otherwise, if you can, let's take it all the way up. Well done. That's your 30 seconds done. So back to your 20 reps on your back. Crunch outside the opposite knee. And you're going to alternate here. So outside each knee counts as 1 rep. So it's really up to the count of 40. And again, if you need longer than the pace I've set, then you take it. It's not a problem. So we want to make sure that when you come up, you're not pulling the chin into the chest, but you want to keep the shoulder blades and the head up. And then just reach that hand outside. And let's make sure that our lower backs are locked on the floor nice and flat. So if your lower back's arching right now, use your tummy muscles to lock it down. Well done. Stay where you are. You're going to crunch up and reach to your knees. So up and down here. Again, try not to pull your chin into your chest. And also, just make sure that you're not using your hands to pull your neck forward. If the reach does hurt your neck, then you are welcome to keep your hands behind your back, behind your head. Often with ab work, if we're finding it difficult because our bellies are weak, we tend to compensate through the neck. But then doing that takes away from working the abs to make them stronger. Now you're going to reach around to the same heel. So start with your left hand, shoulders up, reach around to the left heel, come back and then bring your head down. Again, our lower backs are locked down. We want that bend right in the side here, in those obliques. Really good waist shape of these exercises too. So we bring the shoulders and the head up, we reach round, we bring it back and then down. How are we getting on so far? Is it a relief to be on your back for most of this session compared to the others? And change sides. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. So any of the ab stuff we're doing on the floor, unless we're specifically lifting the lower back, always make sure you're concentrating on pushing your lower back flat on the floor through your abdominal muscles. Almost there, team. We are staying down for the next exercise. Well done. Bicycle legs. Hands by your side, head down. Just cycle the legs. Now it's very common with this to find that you're kicking, whereas actually what we want to do here is take nice big cycles. And again, a cycle of each leg is 1. So this one goes quite quickly. Again, back locked down. Now, stay where you are. We're going into double leg raises. So bring your hands underneath your bum. If you can straighten the legs all the way down and raise them all the way up, then do. However, we really want to focus on keeping that back locked down here. So the option is to take the legs as far as is comfortable until that back starts to arch up. Or if you need the option, you can bend the knees here and tap the toes down. So having your hands underneath your bum just to elevate it slightly helps to keep that back locked down. So please make sure you're not really arching your back, because we don't want to bring the exercise away from the tummy muscles here. Well done, keep going, keep going. Good work. And your reverse curl. So stay where you are. Take the hands out now. And you're going to tap the feet down, swing your legs straight up in the air, and take the bum off the floor. Bend the knees, tap the toes back down. Now, some of you might not be able to get that bum raised off the floor. Don't worry if that's the case. As long as you're trying to get your legs up and you're making that motion, you're still going to work your tummy muscles. And as we go through the program together, then hopefully you'll be able to gradually get that bum a bit higher off the floor. But don't panic if you can't. Almost there. Last one, good work. Scissor legs. Staying down. Your legs are up in the air and you're going to cross them over each other here. Again to the count of 40 all up. Now you want to keep your legs straight. So make sure that the whole legs are crossing and that it's not just over the ankles that you're doing it from. We want to keep that back locked down on the ground. You're going to break after this, team. You are already halfway through. How's that? 3, 2, 1. Well done. 1 minute rest. Stay on the floor if you need. Grab some water if you need. We will be returning to that plank to start off with, so you'll need to make sure you do come back down if you've gone for a walk. How did you find that? So most of those exercises were on your back. Most of them were pretty basic to begin with, but hopefully there was at least a challenge in there for you. All we need to do is do that again. In 10 minutes you are completely finished, and that includes your stretch. Let's get ready to kick off round 2, team. Come back on your front, either on your toes or your knees, and let's go. 30 seconds, hold that plank, and go. So you want your elbows underneath your shoulders, you want your back flat. We don't want our bum in the air, so we don't want to be in a downward dog position. Make sure you're breathing, team. Are you breathing? Your hands are wherever's comfortable. Here is your option if you need it, but again, please make sure your bum and your hips are rolled under and that tummy is pulled into the spine. 3, 2, 1. Good. On your back. Crunch outside the opposite knee and alternate. Now this often confuses people, the words outside, opposite and alternate in the one move. So let's make it simple. Left hand reaches outside right knee, right hand reaches outside left knee. Hopefully that helps. Make sure you're breathing, shoulder blades off the floor, and keep that chin out of your chest. How's that pace as well? Are you able to keep up? Don't worry if not. Last one. Good. Crunch and reach up over your knees, up and down. As I said last time, if the reach puts a strain on your neck, then you just bring your hands to your neck. When we're doing these things, what I want you to check for, where are your elbows? Are your elbows by the side of your head? Have you pulled yourself forward to take the work away from your belly because it's hard? Just a few more. Good. Your oblique heel tap. So again, left hand to left heel to start with. Head up, bring it around, bring it back, and drop that head down. And keep that lower back locked in, so it's just the upper body that swivels round. These are really, really good waist shapers. So it's really important to get that bend in your side. Almost there. Just a few more. Good. Change sides. Let's go. And we bring those shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Couple more. Good. Bicycle legs. Let's go. Nice big strides here. Keep that back locked down. Is your back flat? Or could you reach a hand underneath and find yourself a little path underneath? That's not what we want. Oh, well done. Bring your hands underneath your butt. Legs straight. Let's go. Drop them all the way down and up. And don't forget, if it's too much, bend the knees, tap the toes down. But we really want to make sure we focus on keeping that back locked on the floor. I want you to imagine that I'm standing on your stomach, so your tummy muscles are pushing that back flat on the floor. Otherwise, straight legs here. Nearly there. So it is a similar exercise, but we're working different muscles. We're going to bring it up into a reverse curl. So bend the knees, feet down, swing it up and down. Some of you may find this more comfortable by keeping your hands underneath the bum. That's absolutely fine. Remember, we're not worried about your height here, but we just want to make sure that you are using those tummy muscles to sort of bring that swing. You are almost finished. Seriously, guys. That's it. Almost over. Almost there. You've got one more exercise after this and you're done. Let's go. Let's power through. Scissor legs. Count to 40 and you're finished. That's it. Remember, whole leg crosses over, not just the ankle. This is it, this is it, this is it. And team, you are done. Well done. Just breathe. Hug the knees in. Gently rock them side to side. And then just drop them down to one side, arms to the other. Relax, breathe. First abs session done. I hope you found that okay. It was designed to be quite simple in terms of choreography and complicated exercises. Change. I'm not saying it was meant to be easy. Just breathe. Give that lower back a stretch. And then come on up. Hands behind your back. Open the chest. Hands up, stretch it to one side. And the other. And give it a twist side to side. It's that simple. You are done, team. Congratulations. Stretch it up. Deep breath in. Well done. See you next time.